I've set upon myself. I'll head north. I don't know if I'll be of any use or if I'll even make it. But you're right.
She sits down on one of the chairs.
Okay.
When I saw you, your friends, people down here need heroes too. So, but she looks at you, tears running down her cheeks, and why can't I just hate you? Why can't I just hate you and your friends and everyone here? I just want to hate you.
Zorian looks down at her, not with pity, but with understanding, and what's another good word? Empathy. Let's go with that. Because you're a good person.
She snorts at that, but smiles somewhat wryly. I know, I'm a wonderful person. I have started helping people, which is what a good
Zorian
person
chuckles. And then smirks. It is, and I think you're doing an excellent job. Zorian sits down, I'm assuming on the seat next to her. I know you don't know me, or care to know me, but we've interacted numerous times, and I'm assuming somehow, someway, our paths will cross again. Just know, not everyone fears you, or hates you, or whatever else you might think.
She shakes her head. It's the other way around. I hate people. She smiles, and it's the first genuine smile you've seen from her. That prideful bastard is the first person I didn't hate. And to hear him say it, it took him nearly a decade to make me, well, it didn't. It was like a week. Bastard. But I'm not here to be a good person. I'm not trying to change myself. I'm trying to learn to see why they're willing to sacrifice themselves. Why they're willing to die to protect this. She gestures towards the Nell, towards Kartha beyond it, and Talinskor beyond that. They're strong. They're so strong. If they came here, she snorted, that High Lords, well, she looks at you. They wouldn't last. They could conquer Race Kartha in a day. Any nation. Drell, Torath, Jonah. But instead, they fight. She speaks as if she's quoting, "Hold back the dark. Watchers at the rim. The fight is not over."
Brian nods. I hope you're finding your answer. And I hope you continue to find your answer.
Her head bows, and our breathing starts to steady. I am. And it just makes it hurt more.
Zorian nods.
She looks at you and then gestures towards the chain. It makes me wonder how many are out there.
Zorian, with a confused look. Heroes?
Yes.
Zorian smiles. More than I think you would care to believe. But less, admittedly, than I would like.
She sighs.
Or, sorry,
and-
less admittedly than I would like to believe.
She sighs and leans back in the chair, looking towards the ceiling. That'd be a wonderful world. I hope it's... Her brow furrows, and then she smiles a bit. Protecting, huh? Maybe that's it. The world they want to see. Well, she stands up and stretches slightly, rolling her shoulders. I don't know if we'll meet again, but she looks down towards you. I want your friend, the lizard folk.
Zorian nods.
His sister is, well, she seems to take a pose like she's imitating someone else, putting on
Like
a
a puppet?
putting on a persona to shore her own confidence up. As she does so, she does something to herself, and the redness around her eyes disappears, and she straightens up and looks down towards you, seemingly recovered. I wanted to tell him before he left, but the witch is spiteful. Above all things, she's spiteful. I saw he has his sister, and I guess he got my hint, but I'm worried she won't let him get away with slighting her.
Zorian furrows his brow. I'm of the same opinion.
She nods. Watch your back. She won't come directly. And, well, there might be someone who can help, but no, they won't. She's dangerous. Even for me, she's dangerous. Very. But she has rules. I don't know them all. If you find dust again, ask him about her. He might actually answer for once.
Zorian chuckles. And who should I ask about? I'm assuming she means the witch before I actually ask that. No, the person she's talking about is the person who can help us, but she didn't tell me who to ask about.
The witch.
Okay, so she is talking about the witch.
Yes, being spiteful.
Right, but then who's the person she's saying could help us?
She didn't say any names. Just
Okay,
that
so
they
she's
wouldn't be
telling me to
able
ask Dust about the witch and her rules.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. Zorian chuckles. I will, though I don't think he will. That one loves his stories and riddles.
She shrugs. It's not so much that he doesn't want to. He can't. He's got rules. And he has to follow them.
Zorian nods. I know, but I think we both know he enjoys it a little too much sometimes.
She snorts softly at that. He likes being mysterious. Well, if you're going south, say hello to Lien. If you see her.
That's the short blue one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway. She goes to leave, but stops. Her name was Sulin.
Zorian looks... I almost said... Hold on. Zorian looks down. And looks back up with another morose... Look... I'm not sure if it's any comfort, and I'm not sure if I even can, to be honest with you, but I will say a prayer for her.
She smiles. She'd like that. Just remember her. There aren't enough people who will.
Zorian nods again. And please, you remember, if we do meet again, I know you don't rest, and I know you don't get drunk, but if you need a safe place just to sit and introspect, just know that you can ask.
Well, thanks.
Zorian nods. I have a lot more I want to say, but one, I don't want to take up any more time, and two, I don't really know how to word it right now.
Well, I'm sure you'll think of how to word it as soon as she's gone.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're going south, right?
Iasard is south, right?
Yeah.
Zorian nods. We're headed to a dungeon just outside of Iasard.
Well, you have fun with that. I'm going a little further south than Iasard, and I move a bit faster than a riverboat.
Zorian chuckles. Just a bit. Before she officially leaves, Zorian stops her. Sorry, I never thanked you for anything. Well, at least I'm not sure if you heard me, but thank you for children, for everything.
After what you showed me, I think that was just paying the debt.
I'm not gonna lie. What did I show her?
That there are heroes she doesn't know about.
So what you're saying is I have an in to the Windrunner's vagina. We're getting there.
When you find out how outclassed you are in that department, you're gonna cry.
So what you're saying is it's a trans. Anyway. Zorian smiles and nods his head at her as she leaves, but calls out as she's out of eyesight, "I do hope we meet again." And then he gets up and makes his way out.
By the time you step out of the room, she is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just gotta message Ben and see where the fuck they are.
Are you glad that at least one of us is taking interest enough in the Windrunner to do things with her?
She's one of a couple. There's some stuff you could have done to get Dust to stay around and stuff like that. You just through protecting children and whatnot. And now you know why she was so angry when she was there.
I mean,
so,
I assumed it had something to do with her not thinking people were worth saving, and then being proven wrong. I just wasn't sure.
yeah.
That was kind of the most likely option. But when I said making atonement, I figured that she was also upset at having to drag... Like, as she started to realize more and more that people are worth protecting, she's upset with herself for dragging people that might not have been prepared over the wall, is what I assumed as well.
Well, she hasn't done. She wants to do that. She wants to. She
I
wants to
misunderstood. I thought you were saying
drive
she had been doing
every. She wants. You know, if you're gonna stay down here and hide, you might as well go out in front and be a meat shield.
Right.
Die in the place of better men.
Yeah, I misunderstood, but I got that now.
That's how she was. But you and the party have changed her. Helped her change even more than she expected to change.
It was all me. I don't know what you mean by the party. I did all the work.
Yeah, you all stood your ground. And I told you several times in Children that you could run.
Right.
Especially when you guys were more and more like, they're so fucking strong. It's kind of bullshit.
I mean, yeah.
It was like that, so you guys, so the option of running was valid.
Right. But did you okay, let me put it to you this way. Did you expect and or want us to run to some degree?
I did not expect you guys to go. Well, I was hoping you guys would stay throughout the entire fight in Children, and but I was not expecting how well it went. Like getting the alchemist, freaking Thrubs was supposed to die, but Vic rolled high enough on his medicine checks to save him, and but taking out all of the fucking lieutenants but one and all that shit, and the one that got away was like more than half dead. He was like,
I'm pretty sure he had 4 hit points left.
Yes. So that I was not expecting.
Do goblins hold grudges?
I mean, kind of, I guess.
Good. He's not going to walk away this time.
Oh yeah.
I kind of wanted to tell her the name of the hammer and why I named it that, but I'll do that the next time we have a conversation.
Yep. At some point, you can convince her to be a hero too.
I mean, she is a hero, is she not? She's just going about it in her own way. She's not killing innocent people, and she's actively saving or healing innocent people.
Yeah, that's a new development in the Ballyrosa lifestyle.
Right. Because her friends, who are more well-adjusted than her, convinced her to be different. She was never bad, she was just angry and misguided. It's not the same thing.
Well, from her perspective, she was never bad. Yeah.
I mean...
Alright. God, I am tired and I am sick.
You don't think she had valid reasons to rip through hundreds of men for any, particular reason?
I mean, she got a big-ass bounty on her head from something.
Right. But you don't think it was at all justified? I like... Ajra basically said that all of the shit he did was in retaliation or self-defense to some degree. Right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
fix this fucking thing because mom's movie has got opera playing and my microphone's picking up and I will remember home.
Did you hear what I said?
Just watching the
Unless I-
OBS jump up every time the dude hits a high.
I can't hear it. It's not coming through, so your noise cancellation is working. Unless I misunderstood what Azra was saying.
Oh. Well, Azra being justified with things is... Well, so he told you, how much do you think a gazer eye is worth to a mage?
Right, that's my point. Basically, all the atrocities he has committed have been either in retaliation or self-defense. I'm not saying all of them, but a good majority.
Yeah, everyone's a hero in their own story.
That's not what I said.
Well, yeah, but everything... You can give reasons for the reason why someone does something that doesn't necessarily mean it's justified. But there's reasons.
No, but I would say slaughtering the people that just attempted to cull your entire population is a little justified. And killing the people that attempted to murder you for profit is also justified.
Yeah. Oh, those aren't the people that Azra kills.
Wow.
Well, not anymore, at least. Those ones are already
he-
dead. He just keeps going.
Would he... Alright, let's put it this way. Would he murder a child just because the child used spellcraft?
Yeah,
No. That's
He
not how you
would.
made it sound.
he would. Well, he'd give the child a chance, explain to her why it's wrong and whatnot, but well, he'd obey the laws of Toreth, which do not condone execution.
Mhm.
So he would potentially, if it was the right situation, he'd be okay with killing a kid.
I mean, not all Nazis were terrible people. Some of them were just following orders, right?
Ozra's giving the orders.
Yeah, because he thinks it's the right thing.
Yes.
Like I said, some people are just misguided. Just because the shit they do is terrible doesn't mean they themselves are terrible. They just don't know any better.
Well. Hey, you've pushed her story beat forward. I've got a message that says they didn't take Zorian's horse from the Badger. So that's
Why?
funny. I don't know.
Well, I don't know that, so I'm gonna go to the docks anyway. This is great.
It's okay. Though, because I know they can hear this, I'm just gonna do this real quick. They're all still in. They're still in this thing, so they can all hear this. Oh.
Ease the beaver.
Oh. You know,
We have to get on a... What?
You know, I wasn't really expecting you guys to go so against Talon and Medivh.
Why?
I mean, you get your butt kicked by them, but you know they were apologizing, being very polite about it.
They were clearly... Okay. If they did that to us, knowing that it was the Windrunner's dagger, knowing that it wasn't stolen based on the Truth Stone, they're doing other shit to other people, and there's a fucking...
They weren't in the Adventurers
thieving-
Guild. And Henri, but freaking had a very vague and twisty wording. Like he visibly corrected himself
But-
in front of the Truth Stone to like claim.
On top of all that, there's a thieving epidemic going around, and something was thieved from us by thieves who are shady and shittily attituded. Obviously, they're the thieves.
They stole it from you before whoever the other thief is could try and steal it. That's who tore your fucking room apart with someone else.
Yeah, I got that. Either way, they're still thieving.
Yeah, and if it wasn't for them, the Windrunner's dagger would be off to who knows where.
That doesn't make it better. They didn't return that out of the kindness of their heart.
They didn't have to return it at all.
Well, I'm fairly certain once she got over the sadness, she would have tracked that thing down.
She doesn't have a way to do it. And Jean, she could potentially beat people up until they got it from her.
Oh, so you're saying that the sleazy pieces of shit were benevolent and in no way, shape, or form malicious?
Well, would you rather not interact with the person who can potentially heal any injury, or would you rather have her think somewhat fondly of you as someone who gave her back her treasured possession after you relieved it from someone who you thought had stolen it?
Hmm.
Because
Fuck you.
Medane thought that you guys stole it from her somehow.
Yeah, well, before almost killing someone, you'd think you'd want some proof of that.
He purposely left you alive. Or there was non-lethal attacks. He was just trying to teach you a lesson.
To be fair, you never said they were non-lethal. The only reason I didn't die is because I rolled
didn't.
well enough.
I corrected with we were talking with Yang. We told him about how non-lethal attacks work. If you just say it's non-lethal, then it as long as it's a melee weapon attack. Yeah, so it was purposely non-lethal. He dealt enough damage to outright kill Custer if he wanted to. Instead, he knocked him out.
We have to get on a boat tonight, or I'm never gonna fucking hear the end of it.
They're at the docks.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Zorian heads to the docks.
He'll use
Why are we
quotation
just
marks.
sitting there doing nothing?
The prick.
Yeah.
Here. He didn't. It was a no. So I'll go talk to old, he said Baron over there, right?
Bar. Yes. Not a lot.
Baron.
Zorian arrives on the
invite
dock
me.
with his horse.
What, motherfucker! You just metagamed for me.
You will.
No problem, Bubby.
You will notice him from his unique stature. Also,
Right. All right.
just tell him that you're looking for passage off the rip, or else. Just tell him you're looking for passage off the rip.
Gotcha. All right. Zorian, we're just trying to find someone to, take us south. I got
Did you just
two options on the
realize
table
I
right
was
now.
behind you? Okay.
Well, they said Zorian came in, so clearly Zorian came in. They say it, I see it.
guess.
That's how this works.
I don't know if that's true. Anyway, Zorian.
That's exactly
looking
how it
down
works. The
on
only
you
way it
from
works.
His majestic steed.
I'm taller and we're on the same size horse. Fuck
Fuck
nut.
you. You're also on the. Why are you on your horse if you're talking to people? That's incredibly rude.
Rashidi
That's the
scare
one
me
thing
a
I
little bit. I was on my horse that time,
His
yeah.
is ready to fucking dash.
We're on
off.
your horse. I thought you were in front of your horse.
No, I was on my horse that time. I'll get off my horse next time. But yeah, since that guy didn't have a boat, it was seen more of a talk and move kind of thing.
I see. You did not move the way he was standing there.
I meant like talk to him really quickly, then move on.
Got it.
Yeah. Well, I got the good idea on who we might get passage from. If it's not this guy, then it's some other. This guy didn't want to tell me him. He's our last option if we're desperate. So let's really hope this guy will take us. All right.
Let's lead the way.
Yep. And Custer will just trot to the semicircular ship.
Oh, it's not semicircular. As
I know.
you in your group go towards down the dock towards the ship, as Custer leads the way, Zorian, since you've
Hello.
just arrived, you see as Custer's leading the group to a ship. The only thing that makes you think that it could possibly be a ship is the fact that it has a sail. It is a ungainfully large thing that is not long, but round. As if someone cut a ball in half and put a sail on it and said it was seaworthy. With your knowledge of shipcraft, you don't know how it floats, or how it doesn't just spin in a circle.
Good job.
My bad. Thanks. But it does seem to be built well and sturdily.
Okay, so it looks like shit, but it seems to be made well. That's kind of a contradiction.
Its design is shit, but it's made out of good shit.
I see. If she floats, she floats.
Yeah,
Right.
and she floats.
Well, I'll continue to follow Custer. I don't think he needs my help until we come across negotiating prices.
Yeah. I just wanted to give you the scoops in my bed.
Yeah.
As you continue towards
No, I
the
don't
ship,
care about your fucking role-playing, Ben.
Custer,
Fuck.
you hear a loud, deep bass voice hollering out from the ship's decks. The tramping of feet moving in alarmingly quick and even pacings as you see a group of 10 men carrying boxes and sacks, each of them, tramping up a large ramp onto the ship. And then, as you continue getting closer, you see standing on the railing is a short and rather round figure. The short, round figure, as you look up at him, you squint your eyes because the sun reflecting off of his bald head shines towards his face. The
Hell
face is also graced by a large beard. The man, and you know the deep voice is coming from him, is roaring commands out in a fine baritone vocals as a true sea captain must.
Custer will cup his hands, his large, scaly, leathery hands, and say,
Hello, sir! We would like passage down south.
As you bellow up at the man on the railing, he turns his head to you and looks down. Passage! Passage!
Yes.
You see him turn to his side as if he's trying to consult with someone. And then a other figure, not as wide nor as short, looks over the edge. Yes, and you hear them muttering to each other. Well, not muttering, but yelling is how loud they'd have to be for him to hear you from there. Yeah, I think they're talking about passage down south, sir. I think you need your ears checked. Because you're people like you, I should throw you off my ship. Passage, you said? Well, let me come down and meet you. The man
See you then.
jumps off the railing and clambers down the slope. Not slope, but ramp towards you.
Custer will hop
As
down the
he
Rashadium at the same time.
As he approaches you, you realize it was not just the distance that made him seem small. He is extremely short. And, David, you recognize a dwarf.
Isn't this guy a gnome?
No.
Oh. He's a dwarf.
Okay.
He's just a short guy. He's a dwarf. That's short. Anywho. No. What? As he approaches you,
Stop getting distracted.
Nate, check your DMs.
you look down and see a wide face that looks like it was hit with a hammer a few times, smiling up at you. a large hand, for such a small body, is reached up for you to shake, Custer.
Custer will shake it as politely as he can, but with a as is taught by his dad, nice firm grip.
As you shake, your firm grip is met by one just as firm, and from a hand not half the size, but smaller. That's what I like to see. A man's gotta have a good handshake. I already plus in my book. So, you lot are looking for passage down south. From the looks of you, adventurers?
Yes, sir.
I see. Well, for adventurers, passages for your horses, I believe, would be added in.
Yes.
And you have Rashadium.
Need a big horse for a big guy, you know?
He smiles again. I've never had the problem myself. He looks up at you, and this time, he doesn't smile. Are you making fun of me?
No, no.
You're making fun of me. Well,
He was, I saw it.
take that point off. Well, this won't be the first time I've traveled with Rashadium. I've moved a few. So I have the facilities. The question is, do you have the price? After all, you'll be taking up pride, stock, faces. How am I supposed to take more things if I've got people?
It's a good question. Let me ask the people with money. You too. Do the
Zorian-
price thing.
Zorian looks to the captain. Well, of course, we can pay you, but we could also offer services in exchange for a discount.
I was thinking
Zorian
the same
then-
thing.
Zorian then continues, I have several years' experience as a dockhand, as a shipwright's not the word,
Shipmate.
ships, shipmate, thank you. I have several years' experience as a shipmate, and my companions are adept in many regards.
I can lift very heavy things.
You live. Your ship is a experience. Well, I might be able to put you two to use. What's your other two friends there? I mean, what's the young one on the horse's back? What's their stories?
Oh, she's my sister. Situation is a bit complicated. I guarantee you'll barely even know she was here.
Yeah, that's the way I like it with most passengers. But the other two, what's their specialities?
Zorian looks to the others. Well, you have a cleric, capable of healing any minor injuries sustained while performing duties on board. And Zorian looks to Henri. He's good with his hands.
Oh, wait, that thing you do, Honor, with the teleportation. I bet you could save people who have fallen overboard. Yeah.
It's true. I could, and I can even help move things around.
The man, the dwarf, looks at you, Henri, and you've never felt a more disdaining look in your life as he looks at your arms and your legs and your stature entirely. Hey, If any of my men fall overboard, they deserve to drown if they can't swim. And on the lights of you moving things, I wouldn't want to break your poor, frail, skinny,
Custer, how much do you weigh?
Like
insignificant, unimportant, small-minded,
800, 800,
900,
900,
frail,
somewhere in that ballpark.
thin-boned, gnarly, knotted, sinewy, pathetic form.
Got a
The
lot
man
of those
is
in
not
there.
Talking,
stop
you have yet to
breathing
lift him in the air.
entire time.
Don't lift me in the air. Please don't lift me in the air. If you lift me in the
So
air,
you-
I'm just gonna fall.
Do you mind if I moved you, Custer?
Oh, by all means. Demonstrate.
Vortex Warp. With that, Henri is going to cast Vortex Warp onto Custer, and he is going to move the other right beside the captain.
Henri,
Of course, he'd be
how
positioned standing.
exactly does Vortex Warp work?
You magically twist space around another creature you can see within range. The target must succeed a con saving throw, the target can choose to fail, or the target is teleported to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within range, which is 90 feet.
It's
The
like
chosen
casting
space
Misty
must be
Step
on
on
the-
somebody else.
The chosen space must be on a surface or in a liquid that can support the target without the target having to squeeze.
So does it pull anything around the target, or does it just pull the target?
It pulls the target. You ever seen Naruto? It's essentially Kamui.
Yeah, I haven't, so that reference makes nothing
Damn.
to me.
It's just a teleport. It's just that he teleports
I
someone
just wanted
to
to make
somewhere.
sure that it wasn't like Gravity Vortex.
I know because Horus has
No.
the same shit.
Makes sense. Henri, as you cast your magic and you pull Custer towards the captain.
No, it's a
Well,
zap.
it's a essentially imagine a wormhole in just sucking them up and the
Got
wormhole
it.
peering
So it just
Sucking them
decided
off?
to-
spitting him out.
What?
Yeah,
It's a teleport. It's a
It's
thwop.
I consume
bam.
all of you and push you right back.
Got it. As Custer gets twisted into the spot next to the captain, his eyes, once locked onto Henri, shift quickly to the Custer standing next to him. He remains unimpressed, but the scathing look is slightly less. I retract my previous 3 points. It seems like your small, frail, insignificant frame is not necessary, for your brain is the important part of you.
Why, thank
Don't
you.
give him too much. Don't give him too much
Henri's
praise.
already smiling brightly as he gently bows.
Oh,
Don't
shit.
bother with formalities, boy. It's not worth it. And a cleric. Now, a cleric's useful. Really useful. A lot of times, my boys get all battered up, climbing or falling down the rigging. Get too drunk some nights and some mornings, and you know the story. What's your skills at healing at, boy? He's looking towards you, David.
David here.
You got this, David. You
David's
got
dead.
this.
David died.
Then there's Chunky. He's dead.
Then there's Chunky. Chunky is dead.
Well,
Well,
yeah, I was able to
I
heal
believe you,
some
boy.
pretty serious brain damage.
I'll believe it. If he's a cleric of the path, they normally don't let pilgrims go out. Well, you both have useful skills, things. I think it'll all be put to use. So, this is my question to you. You intend to go down south. I assume adventurers are going to the dungeon.
Yep.
I will let you pie with me, paddle along on my great ship here, for a few favors, and of course gold at the end. Everything comes with gold. So,
Sounds good to me.
these are my verdicts. I'll take you, but on these rules. I'm captain. I am, for all intents and purposes, like a high lord of my ship. My word is law. You break my word, you break the law, and you'll no longer be on my ship. If at any point we come under attack or frustrations from agitated groups, you are obligated to help if you are aboard my vessel and are adventurers. If
Vessel
at any
tense
point,
up at the mention of that.
if at any point we do come under attack due to negligence on the crew's part or my own, I will half your travel price. Your horses paid as 3 Rashadiums or as 4 people. Is that clear?
Zorian,
Is that assuming we'll work as shipmates as well?
Yes. You work for me, and I'll knock it off of your pay. If you work the entire voyage, well, that, and if you're willing to help me finish loading, I can ship anchor today. And we can be off. If you two, large fellows you are, can assist in the loading processes.
Zorian,
get right on it if you're wanting to.
Zorian sort of crosses his arms. And what's the total price?
Total price. Like I said, that's up for debate. Well, not truly up for debate. For the intents and purposes of this moment, we are switching to for the pricings of this, I'm gonna stick to our currency just for the moment, and then we're gonna hash it out once we are done switching. Total price of travel: 2 Rashadium, 1 horse, and 5 men, and 4 men, 1 woman. Food in your spaces and lodgings. At least, and for travel, travel down's relatively safe. So, $12 gold crowns and 6 silver marks.
Zorian nods. And that's assuming we don't work.
Oh, that's assuming you're helping sporadically. At least you two are helping. No work, that would be
Alright, hold on.
18
Instead of
gold crowns
role-playing this out,
and
let's make this
8
easier,
silver
because I know no one wants to sit here through this shit. Out of character. If we do work the whole time through, is it 12 gold crowns regardless?
work the whole time through, 12 gold crowns, 6 silver marks.
Work
If
not the whole time through,
You're
18
attacked,
crowns.
it'll drop down to 6. What?
Alright, cool. Zorian looks to David. Shall we split it?
Still not here. So,
He done did, Phyllis.
on.
David agreed.
We'll be
And I
paying him
have
at
the
the
money
end
to
of
just
the.
flat out pay for it.
Someone pick.
We're not paying it immediately. No, we're paying him once we get there.
Yeah, you're paying on
So-
arrival. You're paying
Yeah, I
a
know.
sum
So we can hash it
now,
out. We
and
can-
then you're paying.
Yeah,
Well,
so I just
assuming
agree
I'm
to
still
it, and we'll
on
hash it
my-
out once we get there.
Assuming I'm still on my Rashadium, Zorian will hop down and reach out an arm.
To the
I
man.
guess I should say something. Yes, I guess I should say something like "You've got yourself," or "You've got a deal." I guess otherwise he would just do nothing, like you just did.
Yeah.
God, you suck,
yeah.
Ben.
Well, I didn't know you were your arm out to him. The the dwarf reaches his arm up and grasps yours firmly. And so we do. Well, if you lot will get in line with those boys over there, if you wish to work. If not, then simply stand around and do nothing and be useless. You're Ashadian and all
Zorian.
that. We'll need to rig up some rigs, bring the booze over.
Zorian looks to Custer and then back to the captain. Point us where you need us.
Absolutely.
Simple. You see that line of men tramping up and down all bothersome like on that ramp? Simply hop in the back, pick up whatever the last one's
This
picking
nigga's
up,
playing
and put
chess.
it down wherever the last one puts it down.
I'm keeping my mind straight.
I don't think you can say that word. All right, cool. Let's go do that. Yay!
Work. Custer, Zorian,
Will,
you
may
guys
I,
fuck off to
one
go
second.
pick up boxes and put boxes
Wait.
down.
We just recently established that Rishadiums do not do well when they're being handled by people that are not their owners.
Can we stable our Rashadiums before we start work, please?
Oh, I suppose that is a worry for you. Yes, well, if you just... I'll call you over, leave your Ashadiums, climb up to one of the posts. And I'll call you over whenever we go to lift them with the boom. It's always good to have whoever the rider is around for that. They get awful
Yes,
frantic otherwise.
I unfortunately have dealt with such a circumstance not too long ago. All right. Well, thank you very much. Is there someone to show us where to put them?
Right over there, just tie him off to the post. He points over to 3 large posts sticking out of the dock.
All right.
Custer will just grab, touch our arms. I'm assuming they have reins, a little lead on them somewhere. I'd hope so.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Come on, Tishar.
No, get little strokes, little snout, mane,
Good horsey. Good horsey.
They'll, do that,
You
and then
also turn your horse off.
yeah, pretty sure.
Okay, Zorian died. We're gonna assume Zorian
My
did
mic
that.
is muted. What?
Are you also
tie
going
your
to
horse
tie
off?
your horse off?
Yeah.
Got it. All right, horses are tied off, and you two go off to work.
Yeah.
As you're working, you catch the captain's name, Barl Bramble, and the ship you're on is strangely named the Soggy Bottom. And the wide
Wonderful.
shape, the wallowing shape of the ship, becomes abruptly obvious as you go down into the lower parts of it, into the bellies of the beast, and you find that the entire bottom, while there is aptly named water in it for the soggy bottom, it is for the storage to float, and it keeps the ship from flipping.
It's a ballast.
As yeah, it is ballast. You drop the cargo off, and you go back up. You repeat this process until, well, your minds come numb to it. The sun beats down, and as you continue, it becomes early evening. Early enough that the sun is still well in the sky, but still early evening. The captain calls a halt. All storages are full. And he cries out for you two to come over so you can be near as the Requiem are lifted.
I mean, if you want me
As-
to, I just grab it.
The captain looks at you. At this moment, he is very serious. Rashadium, boy, they're not the best seafarers. But we have a process. Innovation! As he shouts the last word, he points to a large, what you can think is something that lifts things. You've never really seen the like before. A large slat of wood comes down, and in between the slats is a very thick and wide leather canvas.
Is
It's
one of you
placed
messing with me right
underneath the Rhyshadium, and their legs stick through 4 holes as it lifts, and the Rhyshadium's feet go off the ground. Custer, as you're standing close nearby and watching, you distinctly feel a flat emotion from your Rhyshadium. An emotion you've never felt before. It is something akin to feeling your flank stabbed by someone you trusted, or your mount struck down by their own allies.
Betrayal.
Betrayal. In its truest
I'm sorry.
form,
I'm sorry.
betrayal.
I
And also
I need to take you with us.
a lot of shame as the Rhyshadium is lifted into the air.
The
I'm
Azorian
sorry.
was
I'm
waiting
sorry,
his
Tashara.
turn so that he could say to Galland, "Don't be afraid. It's all right. It's only for a short while."
Gallant is the next to be lifted into the air, standing stoically, as it is lifted and then lowered onto the ship. You did see stalls on the top deck. Well, not stalls, but places for horses to be stabled in. And surprisingly, the horse that takes it the best is neither of the Rhyshadiums.
You could have guessed.
I know.
After all the horses are lifted and then lowered onto the ship, the captain is ready. Early evening, the sun still high in the sky. He is ready to set sail. Are you?
I mean, what else do we have to do?
I
Risha, you're ready to go, aren't you?
have all my things.
Of course, Custer.
Oh God, not that
I could
voice.
hear
I'm
the, I could
stuffed
hear
up.
the
I'm really
tiredness.
stuffed up, and I'm tired.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. We're all ready to go.
Just for the record, I literally said the exact words to Nate. If we're not on a boat by the end of this session, I'm never gonna hear the end of it.
This is
Oh.
not a good song.
Here you go.
Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right.
It wouldn't have been my fault.
This
I
only
know it
works
wouldn't
for
have
me, though.
But I
no,
still
this
wouldn't
isn't
heard the end of
right, mate. I know what song.
We gotta talk without Risha.
It's not it. Wait,
Yeah,
I
it's
need
literally
to-
called
I'll be
Journey's
honest.
Legs. We'll use this one. God.
Not
You
good
know, I
enough.
just realized
I'll-
that I forgot to ask her.
Anyway, well, it's too late for that.
Hey, yeah.
Well, but you
Wait
As
till it-
you board the ship and prepare to set sail, the salt in the wind, Zorian, you feel not at home, but familiar.
Mm.
Custer, You feel as if you're going home. The south winds call your name. And a flash of, not fear, but a shiver
glad
runs through you of the last time
I'm
you
so
were
glad we're on a river. So fucking glad we're on a river. This would be so much worse.
We're in an
for Custer if
inland
he wasn't on
sea
a
for
river.
right now, heading towards the river.
Please. It's setting in for Custer. He's panicking.
River pirates
He's-
exist.
Don't say that. Custer's curled up in a fucking on the ship.
Have you actually explicitly told us what happened to your siblings?
David knows. Andre knows. You never asked.
Yeah, but
Well,
old.
I told them. Yeah, they know. If you want to know why I'm near, I don't know. Maybe I don't remember. Probably not. If you don't remember.
No, I know.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I've
Yeah,
ever told
that was a
David.
good, that was a good dig, though. Good try, dickhead.
What? No, I'm just saying. I don't.
You never
I don't
told
know. I
Zoe
don't think
about
I have.
Talinskor.
well,
I don't think so.
as say, the salty wind blows through hair and across scales and scalps alike, as the spiraling towers of Carthanara dip into the horizon, and the sun falls as well, as our heroes approach the mouth
Don't call
of
us
the
that.
southern river and begin their journey. The next
I
stop,
rolled one die this whole session.
huh?
First,
I said I rolled one die this whole session.
Yep.
I didn't roll
Hey.
any.
Oh, D&D, baby.
and with that,
You're free!
of Carthanara as closed.
You think I'm not dragging them back in
new
the next
chapter.
session?
Oh my god.
Prepare yourselves.
Rukenbor showed his face in Carthanara. We have to go back, guys.
No. Well, what happens in Carthanara and Aquanara is up to Carthanara and Aquanara. That Nell will deal with their problems. And, yeah. Ugh. You are off. God.
Rough up on the road again.